I knew something was wrong the moment the intercom called my name. Because I had never told anyone my name, I was 22 years old when this happened. Old enough to know when something felt off, but young enough to still talk myself out of danger. I had taken a temporary overnight job doing security checks at a small medical office building. Not a hospital, not an ER. Just one of those 3-story buildings where doctors rent office space. The kind of place that should be completely empty after 6 p.m. My job was simple: sit at the front desk, do a walkthrough every hour, log anything unusual. That was it. The pay was decent, and I didn't think twice about taking the night shift. The building was in a quiet area, surrounded by trees, and that night, a storm had rolled in hard. Heavy rain, wind rattling the windows. No thunder, just that constant oppressive sound. By midnight, I hadn't seen a single person. That's when the intercom turned on. At first, I thought it was feedback, that sharp crackle you get when someone bumps a mic. But then a voice came through the speaker above the desk. Calm, clear. "Can you come up to the second floor?" I froze, because the intercom system wasn't supposed to work that way. It was one-directional, front desk to offices only. I looked down at the console, expecting to see a light on. Nothing. Then the voice spoke again. "Hey, I need some help up here." It didn't sound panicked. It didn't sound threatening. It sounded normal, and that's what made it dangerous. I grabbed my radio and responded, asking who it was. There was a pause. Just static. Then, "I thought you'd know." That's when my stomach dropped. I asked again, louder this time. No response. I told myself it was probably a doctor who stayed late and didn't realize the building was technically closed. So I logged it, grabbed my flashlight, and took the stairs to the second floor. The elevator felt like a bad idea. The stairwell smelled like wet concrete. The lights flickered as I climbed, and with every step, the storm outside felt louder, like it was pressing in. The second floor was dark, not emergency dark, just deliberately dark. Office doors lined the hallway, all shut, nameplates catching the beam of my flashlight as I walked past. Halfway down the hall, I heard it. Footsteps. Slow, careful, matching my pace. I stopped. The footsteps stopped. I called out, asking if anyone was there. No answer. I checked every door on that floor. Locked, empty, lights off, nothing out of place. I was about to head back downstairs when the intercom crackled again. This time, it came from the ceiling speaker directly above me. "You walked past me." I don't remember deciding to run. I just remember my body doing it. I bolted back to the stairwell and took the steps 2 at a time. When I reached the lobby, I locked myself behind the desk and called my supervisor. No answer. The rain was louder now, almost violent. That's when the intercom came on again. "Why are you hiding?" My name followed right after. Perfect pronunciation. I unplugged the console. The voice kept talking. That's when I realized the sound wasn't coming through the system anymore. It was coming from somewhere inside the building, behind the wall. I grabbed my keys and headed for the front door, but it wouldn't open. The electronic lock had engaged automatically, something it only did during emergencies. I hadn't triggered one. The lights flickered again, and every single hallway light turned on at once. Then the fire doors slammed shut. The intercom voice spoke one last time. "Third floor." I didn't go. I crouched behind the desk, shaking, listening as footsteps moved overhead. Slow, deliberate, stopping directly above me. Then, silence. Minutes passed, maybe longer. Eventually, the front door unlocked on its own. I didn't look back. I quit the next morning. Weeks later, I found out the building had never finished upgrading its intercom system. It was still wired to an old emergency network, one that connected every floor, including maintenance access corridors. The police never found anyone. But the final report said something that still messes with me. The intercom microphone on the second floor? It had been broken for years. Which means whoever was talking to me was standing right next to me the entire time.